In the Fit Businessman book, I talk a lot about finding motivation, your inner motivation in order to stay fit, stay sporty, way beyond being 40 years old, being 50 years old, and really trying to find a reason to train. And just an example today, this is really how I manipulate myself and find this fictive obsession in actually training because of an upcoming competition. So I try to tell people that you don't have to be elite to compete, but you do have to be elite if you want to train in nice indoor facilities. Today is a day when it's not raining, so I guess it qualifies for great weather conditions. It's about 0 degrees Celsius, and I got a competition in about 3 weeks. Probably should do some kind of sprint, 60-meter sprint, and probably shot put. And I'm probably not going to do that well, but especially for the sprinting, it's almost feels like a waste of time a lot of times because I'm getting older. I'm not getting any faster. I had a problem with the running frequency of the legs already when I was 20, and it's not getting any faster. I can train how much as I want. Of course, I could try to lower my body weight and get faster that way. But yeah, generally, I try to think of it as this is the time I'm gonna do this year is probably gonna be faster than the next year. And if I skip this year's competition, then I'm quite likely to skip the following year, and I'll probably never run again. So now that I'm past 40 years old, it's really important to find the right motivation. And for me now, signing up for a competition, I haven't signed up yet, but I'm gonna go compete. And basically, there's different reasons for competing, and one is not that obvious. One is to represent my club, and my club actually gets points depending on how many participants there are. So I'm giving back to my club by actually participating in national championships. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked in any event I'm going to participate in, but it's sort of besides the point. And I know that it takes a lot mentally to actually perform worse, especially if you train and then you don't even perform. It's really tough. But in order for me to continue and to maintain the fit businessman feeling, the look, the what I really want to be, that's what I want to be. I want to maintain that. And in order to do that, I need to find a way to motivate myself to train even when I don't want to train necessarily. Now, in this weather, a lot of people go out for long jogs. That's not really for me. I prefer the sprints, even though it's difficult to warm up, and there's it would be a risk for injury if I would be a really quick athlete. But I'm not gonna pull my hamstrings because that happens to people that pull their muscles too quick. But yeah, quite not that likely at this age anymore. So I got my platform shoes on. I got my spikes with me. Even though they closed down the stadium next to me, I have to drive a little bit further, and it's not even a 400-meter track here. It doesn't really matter. I get my workout in, and just by actually training now, I know that even if my result is bad, which is probably going to be the case in the competition, I know that I train at least a little bit. And now that the competition is approaching, for those that read the Fit Businessman book, I start to do more sport specific training. So I'm really trying to cut down on the, let's say, regular gym activities, and it is quite easy to go to the gym when the weather's bad. And unfortunately, there's no way I can train indoors sprints, so I have to go outside. And if I want to run with spikes and really get some speed into my sprints, I need to go to the track. And yeah, well, at least it's not raining, at least it's not completely dark, and this is what I try to do. And we'll see what next year has in store. I'll try to keep you guys updated as well. I'm having this homeless haircut because I'm preparing for another motion picture. If you haven't seen my other movie on Amazon Prime UK, and Amazon Prime US. You can check it out. The Fit Businessman book is available on fitbusinessmanbook.com. So get you a copy, and you will understand and maybe find a way for you to keep yourself motivated in order to just remain fit. Sometimes you just got to have these goals. You got to compete, and sort of you reach for the stars, and then you end up on Mars. And yeah, it's I still enjoy it. It's not that, but it's a threshold that I have to get over in order to actually come and train. So I'll catch you guys later.